What's going on, guys? jblader111 here, back again doing another video on the Mylithical SMP server hosted by MapBlaze101. Today, guys, we're going to be working over here at the storage system again to start out the episode. So let's go take a look at that, and let me show you the progress that I've made. One second, let me go over here and grab some rotten flesh. Now, I want to give a shout out to my friend James, who helped me design like a bit of this, and I was really derping with this, and I don't know if anyone else has figured this out. I'm sure someone has, but let me show you like the progress that I've made and what you can do with the items. Now, prior to figuring this out a few hours ago, what I was doing is if you'll see here, is I was putting 18 of the item and then 4 more beside it, like so, to actually sort the items. So like here we have all of the decorative blocks, saplings, chests, stuff like that. Over here we have the redstone, and then I was like, wow, I gotta get 18 TNT. That takes like a stack plus of gunpowder. I don't have a stack of gunpowder, so I was like going around trying to kill creepers, and I was like, there has to be a more efficient way to do this, and thank goodness I figured out a better way to do this that isn't, you know, so time consuming. Actually, I need to put a few of these items in here. It's bones in that one. Arrows go in that one. Do I have arrows here? I do. Sometimes they get stuck in these like hoppers because they're getting powered by that torch. And so if I put in 2, sometimes one item will be back there. Yeah, there's one right there. So that goes there. And then we have the, I think string goes there. And then spider eye. And then rotten flesh is going to be the next one if I've done everything correctly. Oh, I need to make a brewing section. I think I know where I want to do that as well. Anyway, let me show you the way you can do this. Now, you have to rename an item. So if you see this cobblestone that I have here in my inventory is named cobblestone 1. And then you put 18 and then 3 of that and then the 1 item. So this only requires 1 item in order to sort it. So we got bones, arrows, string, spider eye, and then this is going to be rotten flesh. So we put that item there. We get 18 of that. Put 18 cobblestone 1 there, 3 more cobblestone 1 there, and now if we throw down this, let's see if we can do this correctly. No, it gets stuck on the hopper. Let's try that again. That's what the cakes are for. Yeah, it's too far away to pick it up. Let's try like this. Oh, that's the spider eye one. I was like, why isn't it picking it up? Yeah, there we go. So it goes through the hopper, and then it will continue down below where we can put the rotten flesh, just in case we ever get enough rotten flesh to fill up that, which we probably will eventually. Anyway, yep, we got the rest of the items here, so let me go ahead and finish organizing this stuff up here. I've got the blaze rods over there, so that's the blaze drops. I need to make sure I get all of the drops. I think I'm forgetting a mob. Ender pearls stack to 16, so their drops won't be accounted for. Spider, zombie, creeper, oh, creeper, gunpowder. Was the other item I needed, and here's that. So creeper will be next because zombies also drop iron, which we have right there, potatoes and carrots. So creeper drop, and then we have 1 extra one for an item that I'm forgetting. This is chicken. So I'm forgetting a really simple item, but anyway, yeah, this is basically how this sort of works. So I'm gonna make a little bit more progress cleaning this section up and getting all the items in here, which takes a little bit of time, which is why I haven't been recording quite as much. Also, I'm working on another big project, so I need to go get to work on that too. I'm doing a lot of stuff together at once, but hey, we're making a lot of progress, so I'm going to work on this for a little bit. I'll come back once I get some more progress done. Alrighty guys, so I made some progress, and the actual mechanics of this thing I think are almost 100% done. So let me show you how it works. I'm going to use this light gray stained glass as an example item. Alright, so over here is where the items would be inputted in. So once I haven't set up that, so that part's not working yet, but let's say I drop off all my items in the chest. Let's say I drop off a piece of like light gray stained glass. It wouldn't go that way, sorry, we gotta remember I'm on glass. Okay, it'll go like that. The item will shoot down here, hit this water stream. It glitches on the chest, by the way. That's why I would use cake, but I'm too lazy to go actually make cake right now. But the item right now is getting stuck in this chicken chest, so that's where that is. So ignore that. Oops. Not a great example, but hey, we get the idea. Okay, it'll go here, and then it'll, oh wait, I've got to switch that out for a solid block. Okay, good thing that I tested this, because I need this to be a solid block, I think. Let's swap that out for that, because I need it to slow down in order to hop over. Let's go like that. Oops, it still hops over. Okay, let me fool with this for 1 minute, guys. Okay, so I have to remove this block here, and I'm going to put a water source block that pushes it back. What happens is the item is on this corner right here, and it's sticking onto this block, so now it'll hit the water, and it'll fall down into this, which I need to probably get out of there. Okay, that should work fine. So it's a good thing that I tested this, because I think this design is about ready to go up. And begin working. I'm going to block that off from there. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Sorry for this being a little bit buggy, but yes, it's giant work in progress anyway. Okay, so let's go and throw in the item again. We're not going to throw it back down that way. We're going to throw it. The item would be dispensed against this wall, so it would go like this, and then it would go into the system, go down that. I'll eventually switch these out for cakes, but right now chests should work. They sometimes like go over the top of the chest like that, which may make them miss that hopper. I think the entity and the block are in a different place, and I still don't have chicken here. I need to go get chicken. So ignore that. Let's throw that there. Yep, goes like that. It'll go fall down here. Oops, I can follow it now. Smooth, right? Smooth. We got this. We got this. Okay. We should be able to see the item coming over here, though. Yep, there it goes. And it's going to stop on that block right there. We have the same problem here. We need to switch this out for a solid block. So let's... Is that going to break any redstone? No, it is not. Let's switch out for a solid block. Switch this out for a water source once we do that. Alright, so, yeah, as you can see, this thing's a lot of trial and error. We can put that there. Bam, and now the item will fall into there. So there it went through the entirety of the system. So I still need to go get some more cakes. And let me block off this water with the sign real quick. Let's put that right there for now. And this is where miscellaneous items would go, and then I have a plan for them as well. Okay, so I'm going to run a few more tests on this thing and make sure the items are going through the system. You know what? I saw a few items where they weren't supposed to be. I need to get that. And then there were a few items over here on this chest where there shouldn't. I don't know why there would be items there. What's the easiest way to get up here? I guess this is it. Yeah, this is probably it. Alright, so the cakes hitboxes are different, so I prefer to use cakes. I swear I saw items here. Huh, that was weird. Maybe it was a glitch. I don't know. Anyway, that is the main mechanism of this thing working, I believe, so we can now start doing the actual design of this thing, which is what I'm looking forward to doing. So I'm going to get started on that. Okay guys, so I made a little bit more progress. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It was pretty fun to do. But basically all I did was remove this top section here of this mountain. Now, let me see if I can get to a spot where you can see what's actually going down right here. Okay, so here is where the items are going to come up. That pillar right there. They're going to go over this waterfall right here and then go down into this dropper, dispenser, it's a comparator, repeater into the dust. And that will shoot it into here where it'll go into the system. All that works fine, which is good. I think I fixed everything. I put this circle right here because, you know, we're going with the dome thing, and this dome is just way too big. But I have an idea for that. We're going to work on that probably in the next few episodes, maybe, if we ever get that far. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to do this circle here, and you're going to be able to look down into this, and then I'm going to have another circle around the outside of that. Which I think will be pretty cool. Also, I've worked a little bit with designing this, so let me see if I can hop down here and show you what I've done here. But I'm putting a stair design like this because you need to be able to get down here. So I have a double helix type of stair design. I think that should work. And then down here I'm going to put these dark oak pillars and make them look natural. And then put a lot of leaves and stuff down here to keep this place looking really natural. This is what I start with, and then I'll add some more kind of like that one. And I'll probably end up removing the torches. I need to work on the lighting. I'm not too happy with how you can see the pumpkins. So I'm going to redo that part of that too. But I want to make sure that's all lit well. And so yeah, I'm putting this part up here around right now. I'm going to go ahead and do another ring outside of this and then connect it all with the stone brick. Kind of like, see how you have this ring here? And if you come down here, you'll see that I have stone brick under all of it. That's kind of what I'm going to do up here. So you'll have like a stone slab layer and then a stone brick layer. And I'm probably going to end up carrying this all the way back too, if it's going to be visible for the build. So let me get some more work done and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've made a little bit more progress. So here's the second... Stop that, Skype, with your breaking farmer's insurance. Okay guys, I'm back, and here is the second circle, or all the way around. Let me go ahead and follow it so you can see. And I've got this grass growing here right now, so that all the dirt can fill up, because I was running out of grass blocks. So I started to use the dirt. Won't make a difference, it'll fill up just the same. So here we can get a great view of this item sorter that we have here. And I think that this is going to look very cool, especially once I start doing the dome around this outside, which is going to be really epic. However, to begin that, I'll need a ton more sand, so I'll need to go collect more glass. So I will need to do that off camera because that will be really boring, just collecting glass. But once I come back and get all that stuff started, it's going to be, should have another time lapse this episode while we're working on that. But in between those time lapses, what I'm going to do is work a little bit on the interior of this and try to finish this off before I start the dome, and work on the lighting especially, because I don't want torches around here, and I also need to create a way to get back up to there, because right now I don't have a way to do that without like mining up or something like that. So yeah, let me work on this for a little bit more, and I'll be back once I make some more progress on this. Alrighty guys, I've been playing Minecraft for way too long today. I've been up for almost 20 hours now, just today. I really ought to go to sleep, but I've just been playing video games, staying up very late. I'm super tired, but I've made so much progress on this thing today that I'm really happy, and I got to get my sleeping schedule back to order before I go to college anyway, so I'm multitasking here. So this thing is basically done. What we have over here, actually, let's see, I'm going to go grab a bunch of items that need to be sorted, so we can kill two birds with one stone here. Emptied that out. Let's just grab a ton of these items. So let's grab that. Yep, let's take you. We can just fill up this inventory. I forgot a spot for coal, I realized. So I might want to expand this on one end just for coal. Or I could replace an item for coal, which I don't know what... I mean, I never use brick. Like, that's such a rare item for me. So I might replace brick with coal. Or what's another rare item? Feathers. Like, I never use feathers. So, you know, you have a few different items here I could replace. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to explain the redstone behind this because I'm going to eventually end up moving this, but I'll do that off camera. So this right here goes into, this chest goes into a dropper that dispenses the item down into an item elevator design that works for 1.9, and it also works for 1.8, so which is pretty cool. So let's drop these items in here. Let's see, I need this food to stay on me. We can drop all this stuff off. Nope, give me that. Just shift, click all of that in there. I need torches too. Let's grab those torches. Alright, so the items are going to get elevated up here, right? Super simple. Then they're going to get shot across. They're going to get redispensed because of a dispenser timer there. They're going to get dispensed out, and then they're going to go around the system. So they're going to hit the cakes in those corners. They're going to, I did change those out for cake, by the way. They're going to hit the cakes in those corners. They're going to bounce around. And let's see what items are going over right now. It seems to be like cobblestone or something. So we'll see the stone down here on this end. And once they get to this end, they're going to fall down. Like, these are stone items, so we should be able to go down here and see them going across. Yep. And then they should stop right there, which they do. And we got some cobblestone in there. So all that's working very well. Super pleased with that. The only problem right now, that looks so cool. Only got one problem right now, guys, and that is that I can hear these pistons down here going off. So I'm going to probably end up moving this down to Y. I'm on 55. That's roughly on 40, I guess. I'm probably going to move it down all the way to Y, like 11. Just so I don't have to hear those pistons going off all the time, because they do run constantly with this part of the design. I didn't want to build a 1.8 item elevator because I know that it wouldn't work in 1.9, so I went ahead and built one that would work in both, so we don't have to do as much work once we switch over. Those items will be sorting, so I still need to work out a thing for coal, which I might switch out brick, because I never use brick. Like, come on, like, I have clay, I don't know. We'll figure that out in a minute. Also, you're probably wondering where all the miscellaneous items go. If they're not being sorted, like you see right now, coal isn't being sorted. It drops into here, and then it's just going in here. So here's all the items that haven't been sorted so far. So yeah, coal definitely, like, I need a sorter for that. Look how much of that I already have in there. But beyond that, everything else seems to be working pretty well. Well, guys, I know I didn't do too much this episode, but I've just ran out of time. So I'm going to move this item sorter down. I'll also leave a link to the tutorial for it. I'm basically following the tutorial step by step, so there's no need for me to, like, really show that part. But yeah, it's just an item elevator there. But yeah, we've made a lot of progress on this today. An unbelievable amount of progress, and the sorting system is almost done, fully functional. I just got to get all these items in here. Look at the ice sliding on ice here. Let's hop over that. Don't want to pick up any of that. But I've made so much progress. I'm so pleased. And hopefully in the next episode, we'll be continuing here working on this dome part and getting even more of this done. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next episode of Mylithical SMP. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and bye-bye.